determined the following content to be emotionally harmful.
Funny things that you think's funny aren't funny.
Give me cocks all the time. I want cocks all over me.
The Alan Cox Show kicks ass, man.
Welcome.
Show me what you got.
You're not going to see a lot of cocks on TV.
Alan Cox from the Alan Cox Show.
I don't know what it's about you, but I can't even stand your voice.
I think you're the biggest asshole alive.
It's gonna be a great show.
Let's kick it. I'll say kick it, and you'll just kick it with a tasty groove, okay? 1, 2, 3, kick it. Kick it. Come on. God damn it. Could you one time kick it? What the?
Alan Cox.
Here we go. He'll ad-lib. He'll be fine.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.
Gang. Good afternoon. How are you? Welcome. I'm Alan. Thanks for showing up. Say hi to Bill Squire, who is right over there.
Hey, creepy hugs, everyone. Thanks for listening to and watching this episode of the Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys.
Mary Santora's out. Poundcake's back behind the glass.
Afternoon, white people.
Very exciting day to be alive.
Wow, it is?
Isn't it?
I don't know.
Isn't any day a good day to be alive? I mean, you never know.
I mean, it's better than being dead.
Yeah.
I guess. Maybe.
Although I don't know that either. We do only know one side of the coin. People go, beats the alternative, but that we don't know the alternative. We only know this.
There's something enticing about the unknown, you know?
I mean, people fear what they don't understand. Understood.
Cowards.
But, you know, yeah, we say that because we're alive. And we have a vested interest in staying that way because, well, this is where all my stuff is.
Yeah, but if you die and if there's nothing after this, I don't think anything can beat that, right?
But you wouldn't know, though.
I know, but it's it sounds relaxing.
I guess, but relaxation.
I mean, that's like the ultimate
upside of
meditation, right?
Yeah. The upside of the point of relaxation is that you're aware that you're doing it. If you cease to exist, laws of thermodynamics aside, if you cease to exist, I didn't get enough sleep last night to get into this at the top of the show, but yeah, we only know the one side, so
right.
That's when people go,
so it's good to be here.
Yeah, no day above ground. You know, kind of those old-timey things that old dudes will tell you, but you never really believe them. Anyway, if you'd like to join us, 216-578-1007, 800-348-1007, 35192, if you want to send a text. Somebody texted me around noon today. I see all the texts when I come up. We all use the same text platform, and I see them come up, and somebody texted me around noon. Alan, I heard Rover this morning say that they're not expecting to get into the new studios downtown until November.
No way. No way.
Well, I don't know if that's... I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that, so I don't know if that's him theorizing. I mean, you know, we all have our opinions on things.
It can't be that
I don't
far.
know. It can be anything. I mean, I was having a conversation with Keith Hotchkiss the other day, the big boss, and he made it sound like the people who are putting the thing together are waiting for equipment to show up. So that doesn't mean that they're like putting things in and hammering things in. That sounds like they're waiting for things.
I thought that
which
was
means
the
nothing's
biggest...
happened. Well,
I thought it was a combination of not having enough people to put things together, and then also supply chain issues. So
I guess I don't know. I mean, you know, I would certainly hope. I would be super, super bummed out. I frankly do not want to be here another 8 months.
No,
in this building. But if it is what it is, whatever. You know, we got a job to do, and we'll do it. But that's just dangling there in front of us. I mean, when we did that tour of the new facilities a few weeks back before we all went to the Cavs game, there were huge piles of, like, there were monitors and pallets full of boxes and equipment waiting to be, you know. Now, again, I don't know anything about anything. I don't know how this is done. I don't know what the, you know, time frame is. But so maybe he knows something, or maybe he was just theorizing that, you know, at this rate, it looks like. He's usually way more tuned in to those kinds of things. He pays closer attention to them than I do.
And we might be on a different schedule than they are because they're going to have their own studio. So their studio might take longer because
but everything's going to get put in at once because it's going to be one. It's not going to be piecemeal. It's going to be the way it's set up is one big switch flips everything on.
All right, well, we'll see.
At least that's my understanding.
I just know that they've made accommodations for them, so maybe their stuff's going to take longer.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I certainly can't see us going in May and then them not till November. That's a huge gap. Yeah. He said that's what he was told, somebody said. Okay. Well, again, I'm I keep my head down, and whoever tells me, and whoever doesn't. I'll get the word at some point. Listen, that's that much longer I have to pack my office. Well, I'm not looking forward to doing that.
Last person I talked to said, they were leaning more towards May.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I know that it is a usable workspace for people who are just going down there, plugging their laptop in, and doing some work downtown. I know there's been a little bit of that action down there, but insofar as what we need, broadcast capabilities, that's what we need. We're nowhere near that, so I don't know. I was reading a New York Post article this morning on the Internet's It Girl. I don't even remember, and again, I don't know how these people get articles written about them or whatever. And she was cute enough. I mean, 2021, somebody who's extremely online. But they referred to her, I don't even remember the name, but I did search for her, and they referred to her as who's the Internet's It Girl? And I go, man, this girl must really be something. What is she doing? She didn't look like your typical Kardashian wannabe. She looked maybe more on like the cosplay end of the spectrum, for being extremely online. I don't know. Wish I could remember her name, but I did look her up. She has fewer followers than I do. So I'm like, how is this the it person? How do you get to be
Internet It Girl has fewer followers than you.
How do you get to be? I mean, listen, promoting yourself can only go so far. Maybe they had, it's surprisingly easy to get an article written about you these days because they're just looking for column inches to fill up.
You don't even know her name, though?
Nah, I don't remember. I did a search for her, but I don't see it in my recent searches. I don't remember what her name is. But she was referred to as the Internet It Girl. And I was like, okay, wow. Well, there you go.
Maybe they meant the Internet IT Girl.
Oh, maybe information technology.
Yeah.
She's the one.
And then it would make sense.
Uh-huh.
Why she doesn't have as many followers as you. Because
she comes and looks over your shoulder and goes, move.
Yeah, she's like,
you got to get out of your seat.
Did you turn it off and turn it on?
Did you have a guy like that in your office in the morning? We had a guy like that. But this is the first time. I mean, we haven't had an IT person here in a long time. But back in the day, you'd call IT, and they'd come in, and you'd be having a problem. And they'd go, move. And you'd have to get out of your chair, and they would sit down, and they would figure out what it was.
So, I mean...
Because it was really cumbersome for them to do it over your shoulder. So they'd be like, move, get up.
Jimmy Fallon sketch.
Yes, I've had that. Yeah. And I've also had the kind of intrusive, they take over my computer, and I don't know that they're taking over my computer. I've just been like, I'll be typing or like moving my mouse, and all of a sudden the mouse will move, and I'm like, damn it, what you doing? This mouse is messed up. And then they'll go and click, and then I'll get like a message like, stop moving the mouse, bitch. Like, I'm fixing stuff. I'm like, oh, well, you didn't tell me that you took over my computer. Don't look at Zillow.
Yeah.
Click off my Zillow tab, please.
That's what's embarrassing. Hey, don't worry about porn, but Zillow is, spend a lot of time on there.
My real estate porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, people are telling me that he said he was specifically told November. And that iHeart hasn't turned the Wi-Fi on down there yet. It's all coming together. It's all great. Because the original date was October of last year.
So it's a whole year
They had
after.
signage in the window to that effect. And by the way, last year, we were deeply into supply chain issues. So it's not like these just happened, right?
They're going to blame it on Russia.
Huh?
They're going to blame this year's pushback on Russia.
Well, I mean, that is one more thing. I mean, that's going to be one more thing jamming up a whole bunch of things. But, I'm certainly, that's certainly a real bummer because I would have liked to have been down there in the summertime, and there's like games going on. Who knows? Maybe that's not even going to be a thing. Maybe the Major League Baseball season will get postponed to November too. Maybe we will get down there for opening day. Cavaliers opening day. It'll be great. So anyway, who cares, right? We're here. I've been here for a dozen years.
You'll be able to hear us no matter what.
We'll be here for 8 more months. That's right. I'll break. You want to text for something? 35192. Do that. AlanCoxShow.com if you want to watch, and we'll be back.